Gymnastics moms, do you want to help your gymnast crush her season goals? If you do, this is the video for you. Welcome to Mindset for Moms, where we help moms develop happy, healthy gymnasts who know how to win in and out of the gym. All right, so as we move into the month of March, a lot of time for gymnasts, their motivation just starts kind of lagging. They get a little bit bored. They're like, if I have to hear my floor music one more time, I might like throw something. It just kind of can be the time where their internal motivation starts lagging. They feel bored. They're not yet to that point in the season where they're hitting those big meets, but they're also like past those pre-meet jitters. And for a lot of them, this is the time where they're struggling. But also the same things for the gymnasts who are still struggling with a mental block or a skill that they're trying to get for season. And they're trying to get to be able to compete by the end of season. And so this really is helpful for gymnasts in either situations. So one of the things that we love to talk about in Gymnastics Mindset Academy is 4 panel mat goals. So we talked to the gymnasts about the idea of like how high they would jump to jump up onto 1 panel mat, and then 2 panel mats, 3 panel mats, and 4. Now, for some gymnasts, jumping up on 4 panel mats would be like, I don't think I could do that. Others, they could, but it's a challenge. And so the idea is, what is something that would really challenge you? Because one of the things that we always ask them is, did you jump as high to get up onto the 1 panel mat as to try to get up onto 4 panel mats? And the answer is always no. And when I ask them why, it's like, well, I didn't need to. So when they set goals that are low, when they set goals that they already know they can achieve, then they're only going to jump as high as they need to achieve that goal. And then when they set higher goals, then they're going to be willing to do the work to try harder, jump harder to get to that higher goal. And so we tell them like a 1 panel mat goal is the kind of goal that like, you're going to hit that. Like I was talking to a girl just yesterday about her goals, and she's like, well, I have this goal of placing top 3 at regionals. And then I'm like, okay, well, how likely do you feel like that is? She's like, well, I did that. I placed top 3 at regionals last year. So like that's a 1 panel mat goal. It's a good goal to have, like to do it again, but like she felt very confident that it was something that she could do. And so a 4 panel mat goal is going to be something that feels like, maybe it's win nationals. So it feels a little more like, that's going to stretch me more. I don't know 100% that I could do that, but I'm willing to give it a try. And so here's where it comes up. It's things like, oh, well, you're still bending your knees on your acro series. Well, when you're already going to like do what you're going to do, you don't really need to do the work to straighten your knees on your acro series. But all of a sudden, when you want to win nationals, then now we got to do the work to do it, if that makes sense. So we like to challenge them with recommitting to their goals. Now, in the month of May, we actually work with them to set their goals for the whole next year, because the best time to set your season goals is at the end of the season, right? When your brain is still really fresh with like, oh, like, what do I want to do to get where I want to be next year? But this is the time where we really ask them to like recommit to their goal for the season. What is their goal this season, and really recommit to it? And if they didn't set them before, to set them now. And like I said, we do that for 2 reasons. One is to help them be motivated. They're getting bored. And so setting those goals helps them be motivated. And then you as a parent, like help them have that goal front of mind. You can have them like write it out every single day. Have it on the bathroom mirror, on the fridge. High five for your goal every day on the way into gym. Like fun. And one of the things we love to talk about is that a lot of times they're afraid to set big goals because they're afraid of how they'll feel if they don't meet the goal. And one of the things that we teach them in Gymnastics Mindset Academy is how to feel any feeling. It's okay if you feel disappointed. And the reality is if they really wanted that big goal, they're going to feel disappointed anyways. So let's just learn how to feel disappointed and let disappointed not be a big deal. All of us sometimes are disappointed in life, but we'd also be disappointed if we didn't go after what we really want to go after. So it's okay if we don't hit the goal. It's about who we become in the process of trying to hit the goal that's important, not hitting the goal in of itself. So they can set big goals, they can go after it, they can achieve more than they would if they set those lower goals. And it helps them have some motivation to get through the mid-season grind. Hope that helps. We would love to help. This is what we're doing inside Gymnastics Mindset Academy. If you are interested and you want more help with your gymnast, we have a free parent training. We do a free strategy session. So we would love to see you inside.